Hi everybody, welcome to another video on my channel. So in this video we're going to cover the importance of the sequencing in the downswing. So I had a lesson with somebody the other day, this is where this video has come from. They were discussing what leads the downswing, what do they want to feel in the downswing, and they had this tendency at the top of the golf swing, they were predominantly hitting towards the heel and struggling with their angle of attack into the ball. But what they were doing was swinging to the top of the swing, and there was very static in the legs. So inevitably they started the downswing with this throw of the club out towards the ball. So there's the ball. It was a throw of the club head out towards the ball, which sent the arms out here into space, hands way out in front of the chest, and then they tried to throw the arms at the ball. So it was very static through the legs. And they were getting heel strikes, they were getting outward paths, or to minus 10 degrees of an outward path, which was creating these slice shots, pulls, but predominantly heel strikes. And it was because at the top of the swing, there was a clear throw of the arms this way. They would hit the imaginary wall of the ball line very, very high up here. So we just started to get this feel of leading the downswing with a quiet nature through the hands, not quieting, a quiet nature of the hands, where they started to feel a shift of the pelvis towards the target first. So we did a lot of freezer drills where we would get them to the top of the swing and we would get them to just feel like their arms stayed where they were, the back stayed to the target, and the pelvis shifted left, pressure went into that lead side. Now, we talked about a couple of golfers who have done similar kind of practice drill to that, or rehearsals. Number one, most obvious, is Justin Rose. We watched Justin Rose for a period of time. When he was having a lot of success, I believe he won the Tour Championship. Getting to the top and feeling the left arm ride down the chest like so. And he would talk about feeling very heavy in the legs like this. And in that time, because we're isolating that's an isolated position, what we've got to remember is actually the hands are not going to get into that place. We're going to start to apply some rotary elements, so the three-dimensional motion of the golf swing. In isolation, this looks extreme, but when we apply this rotation to it, we're still going to pitch the hands outwards and the club's going to start to move through to the ball. But what it's not doing is encouraging you to lead at the top of the swing with this quick spin of the shoulders and the hands outwards and then throwing the handle. So interestingly, when we did this pattern here, we started to see some inside strikes. So hitting the ball from the inside, a drastic path change, because we had that pause which allowed the arms to fall back down under the right forearms, or in line with the right forearm, right bicep there, as opposed to being out here. So we did a lot of kind of pump drills first. We had a drill where there was a chair up against the left hip, and at the top we would focus on pushing the left hip into the chair, and then feeling like the arms fell under the chest. And then we'd get hitting some pump drills from that position. So to the top, there, and hit. And then we would just observe on the camera how that was making a nice change. Or we were seeing a nice change. The club was falling a little bit more on plane as opposed to being led with this outward position. The student then started to feel a lot more pressure potential on the ball. And we actually started to see the strike pattern move from the heel more out towards the middle, towards the toe of the club, okay? Which was really comforting for that student. So the feel is at the top of the swing, we're keeping that full turn, back staying to the target for longer, allowing us to shift that pressure here. Hands now are going to fall a little bit more in. And it's helping us get that impact position that creates more side bend here as opposed to this throw and stand where we don't see any side bend or rotation. So I hope that makes sense. If that's something you're struggling with, work on that feedback of being isolated at the top and just feeling a little bit of a shift of the pelvis left whilst keeping the structure at the top the same. Okay, hope that makes sense. Please leave some comments in the comment section below. Any questions, just let me know and I'll answer them straight away. Please like and subscribe to this channel as well if you've enjoyed this video and you'd like me to continue making similar videos. Okay, thank you.